Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Marvin again, back with some more music reactions. Welcome back to Smitty Reacts. And on this video, I'm actually diving through my requests. And somebody put a link in my reaction to, I believe it was I think it was the Good and Bad and the Ugly playthrough that I was listening through with the orchestra and so forth. And somebody requested that I check out this song. Not really sure what I'm getting into. And, I just saw the name of it, and it's is it? And pardon me on pronunciation. Hope I'm saying this correctly. It's Morricone conducts Morricone. The mission. It says Gabriel's Oboe, or Gabriel's Oboe is in the parentheses here. So definitely kind of interested to see what this is about. Not sure what I'm getting into here. This one was requested by B. Disa, I think is the name that was on the comment there. And yeah, I'm definitely here to check it out. No clue what I'm getting into, and definitely excited. So before I do so, of course, just housekeeping for the channel. I do like to pause my videos as I watch them and react to them in real time. That way I can kind of see what's going on and what I'm hearing. I also like to kind of talk a lot. So if you're not a fan of that and so forth, just fair warning, X out right away, jump out, abort. Matter of fact, check the description box in the video here too, because I'll put a link to this video in the description. That way, if you just want to like get to that video, if you got here by accident, if the algorithm did its thing, it's all good, go from here. But I will say this is my first time hearing this song. So if you guys are a fan of the song or whatever, just watch it along with me at least one time, kind of see what I think about it and so forth. And, we'll see what happens. So before that, of course, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps my little reaction channel grow over here. And if there's more stuff I need to check out, let me know too. Like the goal of my channel, just FYI for those that are first time viewers and so forth, is really just to explore music as a whole. Like I listen to everything, rap, pop, hip hop, R&B, jazz, merengue, K-pop, J-pop, whatever, all kinds of stuff. So, nothing's off bounds or off topic over here. Just let me know what you want me to check out, and I'll see what I can do. So at any rate, let me go ahead and hit start on this song right here, and let's just jump right into it. Let's go. Okay. The mission. Okay. Pause right here. Sorry to pause so early. First of all, this sounds like an intro to something. And I saw it said the theme. The mission I'm not familiar with. I can just let you guys know up front. I'm not sure what this is. Is it a movie, TV show, play of some sort? Like, I'm just kind of curious to see what this is. But that being said, these guys are doing a great job so far. Just setting the mood and the atmosphere here with the orchestral in the back, and then you have like your soloist here playing. So apologize for pausing to the solo at the beginning. I'm going to rewind it and check it out. But definitely like what I'm seeing here so far. The conductor over here doing his thing. Definitely liking it. All right, let me go back and let's go in, and hopefully I won't break up too many solos. Let's go. Pause again for a moment. I think I misread the name. I said Gabriel. It's probably Gabrielle. I'm assuming Gabrielle's oboe is her. That's the oboe right there. And she's doing the solo for this song. That's Gabrielle's oboe. That's kind of a highlight of her. Apologies. Sometimes I'm not as fast as I think I am. I'll say it like that. All right, let's go back. I like that solo though. Okay. Okay. Pause right here. I definitely like that. So that first part was just kind of a nice little kind of soaring kind of oboe solo right there. It's kind of doing the high stuff and kind of fluttering around in a way, like just kind of soaring above everything else. You have the strings up front, just kind of carrying the tone, and setting the atmosphere as well. And now we're about to shift atmosphere here a little bit because now you got a little darker kind of undertone here. You got the timpanis back here about to come in. What I'm saying? My man back here looking all serious on his drums. Anyway, but I like that. I like the fact that we're about to transition to probably a little different kind of tone of the song right here. So yeah, definitely liking it. So one thing I'll say about the orchestra is like just to be 1,000%, like I'm a baby when it comes to orchestras. Like the closest I ever got to orchestra was in like listening to them during band practice, or band rehearsals and stuff. I was in band. I was actually in the choir. But guess what? The music rooms are combined. So guess what? We got to hear them play while we are down the hallway or whatever. But at the same time, I always respected the guys in the bands and the orchestras and stuff. And I was in a couple of musicals growing up or whatever. But anyway, I digress. But so far, I'm liking this song a great deal so far. Let me go back. Let's get it. Okay. And it like picks back up a little bit. Okay. Pause right here. Yo, I like the cues that directors give. Like they're so subtle and so like uh fluid. as a way, but I can tell the amount of work and time that they put into this to make the scene sound so fluid. Like I know typically with like big orchestras and stuff, they'll break stuff down into sectionals first. So you'll take your woodwinds, you'll take your brasses, you'll take your brasses, you'll take your brass, so forth. Your rhythm sections and break them down into parts. And have them work together as a small team first. Like, all right, y'all just do percussions. That's all y'all gonna do. And then you'll bring in maybe one or two of them at a time. And be like, all right, you and you and you come together. We'll practice together, on parts that we need to work on. And then slowly but surely you put your orchestra together. But you kind of typically start off with like small groups first, just so people kind of get a chance to get an ear for each other, get a chance to run through the music and the sheet work, make sure everything is making sense to them. And then once all that's together, then you kind of group everybody back together and like pull it in. Like I know people might have maybe different techniques, maybe there's different ones and different levels of professionalism, because like, hey, if they're all professionals, you might be able to just throw them all at once. But here, music, play, But I would imagine that most will go through individual pieces before they come in together like that. But that's why I like the conductors, because like he's basically cueing different parts of the orchestra to kind of come in and out and fade in and out, and what dynamics to be at and what levels they should be at. And he's just kind of doing it real subtle and stuff like that. But that also means he's probably been doing it a lot with them, probably over the course of a month or so, maybe a couple of months, before they do like a live performance like this. I would imagine. But I like the fact that he's just real smooth with it, really do gestures and winks and nods, because you can tell this guy right here is a professional for real. So I'm sure his name is probably famous in the conducting world and so forth. Did he conduct this and rank the song? I'm just kind of curious, since it says, it has the same name. So and so conducts Morricone. I think his name is Morricone. Anyway, y'all know what I'm trying to say. But long story short, I'm digging what I'm hearing there so far. Definitely hearing it. So let me go back a little bit and we'll hop back in it. I like these little swells and builds, and kind of relaxes down. Hit 'em with so he's hitting the oh, got the singers in the back. I see them. Go ahead, singers. Sing something for us. Got another little shift of movement here. Little brighter tone. Okay. I'm gonna rewind it. Just bear with me. I like the build up to this moment right here, where it just kind of, you know, went through some different peaks and valleys and some pressure and release kind of moments. You know, you had all this kind of like kind of slow build up, and then you get to this part where it's just kind of the you know, the crest, the high point of the song so far, and everything's just really bright and open and so forth. I'm definitely liking hearing like the different element, the different instruments behind here. And let me know, is that like I'm listening to the kind of upper pitch that I'm hearing? Like, is that like a keyboard in the background or some other type of instrument? Like that's what it kind of sounds like, kind of harmonizing with everything. But it's a really cool sound. So far, it's really cool sound, and I like how my dude right here was sitting in front of the congas or whatever they are, and he was like, I don't want to mess this up. Boom, doo, doo, doo. Like that was really dope. Also, shout out to the boy, to the vocalist back here, man, the choir right here, because they're doing their thing too. Like, here's my question for y'all: do you guys think that he's conducting everybody? Like, is he conducting the band and the orchestra, or is the orchestra just kind of doing their own thing, or are they just kind of following along? I'm imagining he's conducting everybody. It makes sense to me. Anyway, why am I even asking? Who cares? But let me rewind, and I will jump back in it. Let's go. Hey. It's up there. Sounds like an organ. Brass section. Let's go. All right, man. All right. Man, that was really good. Oh man, I'm not gonna hold you, man. That was good. That felt good too, man. So yo, like I'm a pretty novice. I'm pretty novice into classical music as a whole and orchestral music and stuff like that. I picked up odds and ends just from, you know, being around musicians and being around people in orchestras and bands and so forth over the years. I'm more of a singer myself, so you know I understand the musical like sectional stuff because I've done it before, like in gospel choirs. I've done it before in like, you know, small a cappella groups, stuff like that in high school and college and so forth. You know, so I get the concepts, but at the same time, like I'm not a musician. You know, just to be clear, I'm not a musician. I don't know about, you know, musical theory and none of that stuff. You know, so don't hate me down below in the comments because I'm new to this, but or newer. But that being said, that doesn't mean I can't enjoy just some good music and good playing and, you know, appreciate the fact that you have a full orchestra here, you know, with singers and choirs and all that stuff coming together here to really just kind of really tackle a great song. Like this song was cool, you know. So I'm now I got to figure out what the mission is. Like, is it a show? Like, where does this fit into context of things and that? Because here's what happens to me. Like, I'll hear something like this, and it makes me want to deep dive. You know what I'm saying? I really want to go in and start exploring and be like, okay, this song came from that. Bet. Okay, where does it fit in? You know, into things. So like, say if this is like a part of a, you know, a series of shows or something like that, I might watch the show just because of the sound, you know, from the theme song. like, okay, the theme song is dope. Like, let's see what the show's about. Get into the show, love it. So sometimes like music can be a gateway to all kinds of different stuff. Just FYI. Now that being said, like I wouldn't mind checking out some more classical music. Because like it's so like ingrained into the culture at this point. So many so many like songs. Sorry, so many shows have classical music in the background. Video games, movies. Commercial work. Shoot, you could hear it at your local theaters and all that stuff. People really like just good instrumentals, and I do too. I really do. So, not including, some of the stuff like that leaks into other genres of music, where you might have a rap song that has a classical music backdrop, what I'm saying? Like Paparazzi from Exhibit. And if you don't know what that is, check it out. So at any rate, man, I'm definitely willing to check it out. Let's even talk about S&M from Metallica. What I'm saying? The Symphony and Music Orchestra by Michael Kamen, if I remember right. Michael Kamen did the first video or the first show, and then he passed away. And I know Metallica did a second one not too long ago with the new director of the I forget what the orchestra name is, but anyway, with the new director of that orchestra. But at any rate, man, like classical music is just everywhere. It is what it is. So, but I do want to evolve. I shouldn't say evolve my taste per se, but I want to expand them. What I'm saying? Jump into different types of music, including classical music, and just kind of check out, what's to see over there. Worst case scenarios, I like something. So, all right, y'all. At any rate, my name is Marvin. This is Smitty Reacts. Definitely looking forward to checking out some more music as a whole. But if there's other stuff you want me to check out, not just in the classical realm, but just in general, let me know down in the description box below or the comment section below. Drop some notes in there or whatever for me. If there's something I need to check out or things I need to know about this orchestra, how it came together, all that type of stuff, I'm definitely down to understand what I'm seeing here, a little bit more and broaden my, horizons, as it were. So, all right, y'all. My name is Marvin. This is Smitty Reacts. I'm out of this video. So please, until the next one, take care of yourself. Be kind to one another. And if you guys can do all that, I will definitely catch you in the next video. All right? All right. Peace.